Right, hello and welcome back to High Fleet. So, before we begin, a bit of a nasty way to go last time. I'm looking back at it and I'm still not entirely certain what happened with those missiles and why it caused us to just randomly, spontaneously combust, but it's fine, we'll start again. I think we're probably going to lose that one anyway, if not then most likely soon. A few redesigns. So, the first one, the Hellfire. We've changed everything up. So, I was threatening to do this last time, and I've decided to go ahead. As much as it's nice having the extra thrust from those fixed propulsion engines, it's honestly just, yeah. The fixed propulsion, they just get knocked out too easily. So, instead, I've replaced the fixed propulsions with a second row of manoeuvring thrusters. Uh, we've got a reasonable thrust weight ratio as a result. It's not fantastic, but it's not bad. We also have, let's see, yeah, we've also got some flares. I've rearranged them. They're all on the top and on the side sponsons. We've got some missiles on the side here. So we've got a pair of missile racks. Those are to replace the theatre tactical missiles, which I believe were I think we were using KH-15s before. So we're replacing those with just some regular ones. They tend to get shot off before I can use them, but not only that, but I think just having some regular missiles here, it's nice to have a bit of a first strike capability, hit them with a few missiles. So that should be fine. I've also gone and so this top part, seeing as it's all kind of raised platforms for the guns, I've since there was a lot of free space here, so I've decided to fill that space a bit and attach some extra guns. So I've got a couple of 100mm dual cannons, a couple of 180 dual cannons, a few more 100mm down here. It has significantly more firepower now from the large caliber main battery shells. Also, I've got a lot more armor on the top. So bits here, you'll notice the electronic suite is missing. I may have made a bit of a mistake here anyway. Yeah, I've put sprint missiles here, and I think they need a radar. Requires fire control radar to operate. Right. So it will need at least a fire control radar. Fire control radar there. Question is then though, where do I put it? I could just pop it there, but is it gonna, yeah, need power? Right. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna mess with it now because if I changed these and saved it now for the sake of these extra missiles, I'd have to go and change all the files on it. I'll have to do it next time. I mean, it only takes a second, but I don't want to interrupt this. So anyway, right. But we've got that. Backing it up, we now have the new revised wingman. So the wingman is going to be taken instead of a fuel silo. So you can think of this basically as a super fuel silo. It's basically an all-in-one auxiliary ship. We've got a ton of fuel, like just absolute tons and tons and tons of fuel. No issue there. I think this big tank here is the size of the old fuel silo, but then we've got the extra here and here. We've got a full electronic suite up on the top with infrared system on the bottom there. Got the extra thrusters and some fire extinguishers. Not that we'll need them, fingers crossed. We've got some jammers and the KH-15s have been moved from the Hellfire and onto this. So if we want to launch any missiles, or later on if we want to swap these out for nukes and launch them, this is the ship that's going to be doing that. And lastly, a completely new ship that I've put together. So I'm trying out a new plan. Now, this thing is way bigger and scarier than anything else I've made apart from the Hellfire. It is a giant, just all-in-one gun battery ship, essentially. It's got these sort of layered armor sections and so on. We've got a bit of fuel so that we can carry that into battle. It should be. I'm still, it's still going to use a fuel silo. We'll probably send one of these with a wingman, but at the moment, it's yeah, it's still going to have one just in case. You never know, the wingman might get damaged or anything. But it is protected by layers of armor, so it shouldn't set on fire too much. But if it does, again, it's another of these designs where it's kind of an armored citadel, where essentially we have a number of basically lots of explosive ammo and fuel in the center here that, if damaged, basically if they get through the armor and they actually start punching holes in these ammo in these in the ammo here, in these ammo crates or in the fuel, the whole thing goes up like a tinderbox, but it is very well armored. We do have fire control radar here. We've got several intercepting missiles. As you can see, we've got quite a lot of them. We've got some regular missiles to just lob at things, so it's got a nice salvo of missiles it can send from each side. But again, just like with the health, I'm trying to keep all the offensive things on this and then offset all the other needs onto the auxiliary ships. And unlike my kind of Corvette designs, though I guess they're that big now, you could probably call them frigates, but unlike those, it's built around essentially the fuel tank here. So another thing as well, you do actually need fuel in the battle so that you don't fall out of the sky after a little while. So it does still need fuel, especially with it being so big. So you can't just avoid putting fuel on them, unfortunately. But I mentioned last time when I was redesigning the Hellfire, I found out that if you surround a block by other blocks, it kind of raises the altitude. So all these central blocks here, where the large caliber guns are actually raised up to be able to shoot over this, unlike the smaller batteries here. To make up for that, I've put a couple extra ones on the side just so that I can shoot anything trying to get below me. But the large caliber ones, all the 100 mils and these dual 180s, they'll be able to hit in 360 degrees around the entire ship, and that should basically ward off anything big and nasty trying to make any moves on me, and large caliber guns just to deal with fighters. It should hopefully work. I've tested it out. It is pretty formidable. It's capable of taking out a Nomad. That's basically what I've tested it against. But it's not too bad. I have just noticed something as well before I go in here. We have a slight power deficit. Right. Ammo. 22 need 19. You know what? We can take off some of this ammo. We'll still need that one. But I can probably put on some generators there. We'll have a spare. I'll need one ammo cask as well. Let's see, where could we put it? Where could we put one ammo? Oh, and there's some active protection systems, of course. Nearly forgot to mention that. We've got plenty of to stop gunfire coming in from below or to the sides. Right, where could this ammo go? That's the question. Okay, how's about I put this here, this there, no, because I'm also not wanting to ruin the symmetry. I will admit, I do like it when things are symmetrical. What if I put it this way? Ah, okay, here we go. Okay, plan. Fire extinguisher there. Fire extinguisher there. Ammo. Good. Right, and we've got one spare as well in case one gets shot. Right, that should be fine. HMS Anvil. Save. Yeah, no. Yes. So, those are the new ships, those are the changes. I'm going to... Oh, it's... I guess it'll probably show the end screen as I do this. Yep. It's just weird like that sometimes. I've manually put the extra points in as well. It isn't adding them, so I'm having to go into the files and tinker around every go. So, hard difficulty. Unselect that. And we want Hellfire, the Anvil. We want 2 wingmen. And then, with our remaining funds, what I'm actually going to do... So we can't afford a full strike group, but... they should at least be able to have a good go, especially in the early game. A couple of Wasps and a Skylark. Hopefully that should do the trick. But I'm hoping this Anvil is able to just smash through some of the strike groups, no problem. Fingers crossed. But we'll start with that, and we'll see how we go from there. So, we'll get the aim with the mask here, and northeast of O. Right. So, northeast should be over here. If not, probably there. Okay. I've been told as well. I've looked this up. Apparently, if they say they're close by, it means up to 2,000 kilometers, I think, or thereabouts. So, yeah, I would expect him probably to be in. What's it? Gadjar. Right. He'll probably be there. We will send the Wasps, so this should be the easiest one. Oh, and actually first, of course, we want to... as much fuel as we can afford. And we'll be on our way. Oh, there we are. Expected in 7 hours, average speed of 160, flying northwest. Carrying or be ready. So if we're going northwest, probably Zoba. There might be one in Zoba then. Can we send? Ooh, not quite. What about the Anvil and a Wingman? With full. Oh wow, yeah, they can go. Wow, I didn't realise how fuel efficient that thing actually was. So we can probably send them out. And over here, we can probably go with these, take 100% fuel, and send them over there. Gladiator. The Courageous does have a couple bombs, so something to worry about. But not overly important. We'll hit a couple of missiles out onto the Gladiator and try to avoid being shot at. Just do a little speed boost there. Just burn the engines. Oh, we're underneath him. He has taken a lot of damage. Yeah. Got him. Not much damage either. I bet we'll be no more than 20-hour repairs. Right. Yep. Okay. You should go and look for survivors. I mean, it's a reasonable idea, or alternatively... Yep, I'm aware. I'm aware, don't worry. Yep. Okay, crew protection. And we're going on the battle here. Ooh. Fair few missiles in play. And a Gladiator with missile launchers. That could be quite nasty. But as you'll notice, we are more than capable of fending off an enemy attack here. Okay, right side, we've got an armor gap. Got him. Took a few missiles on the right side there. Looks like the thrusters are damaged but not destroyed, but they have broken through the armor a little bit. But honestly, a full salvo from a Gladiator with missile launchers and just taking a bit of just taking a few scrapes to our in fact, it's gonna have to be ammo, because if we don't save the ammo we won't get anything at all. Over here, how are we doing? A bit of fuel, not bad. Right, we're refueled, okay. Lovely stuff. Well, we've not lost the landing gear, so we can actually attempt a landing on this. Could I go for that 60?
500 meters. 300 meters.
No, I can't.
Touchdown confirmed.
Touchdown confirmed as he dies. Great.
Beginning final approach. 500 meters.
Oh. did too much first. Nah, can't, can I?
Touchdown confirmed. That's the landing. Good work, everyone.
I'm fairly certain that's something that's fallen off that's on fire. Yep. It probably causes more damage than it actually... Yeah. In fact, yeah, it's not. They've not even got the parts here to repair that. Oh no, they should do. It's just armour, isn't it? It's just some armour. Why have I not got the... I don't know. Daft sometimes. Right. Yeah, it's just some armour. It's missing an armour panel. Why aren't they putting that on? Hang on. Yeah. There. That should automatically... Right, if it doesn't do it, I'll put it on my scent.
Turbines operational.
Oh, it did fill us with quite a bit of fuel. Right.
Turbines operational.
So we've got a Meteor Mark III that's available.
Turbines operational.
The thrusters still move when you press the buttons. They still do that. They've never fixed it. Oh, there's an Intrepid. It's 14 and odd grand. We don't have that kind of funding, but we might end up with it. It looks like the alarm has been raised here. Fine. Come get some if I want some. Mostly we want our wasps to remain rather concealed, basically. Oh, that's become disconnected, hasn't it? Good job we didn't try to land it then. There we go. Quite a bit. Ah, it's because they shot off that block had the landing gear and it's been damaged. Okay, that's fine. Supplies. Your funds. Not a lot, apparently. Did we have a gun we could sell here? No, we sold it, right. Okay. "13 hours before repairs are complete." Now, while that's doing that, let's think strategy here. So, firstly, let's look at the final area. So it's going to be 2 kilometers range. Close enough. Let's get the pencil, and that will be a target. That will be a target. That. There, just. Unfortunately. There. 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 And up there. Anywhere else? Anywhere else? So those are the areas we'll have to protect. I would expect them to move in. Probably from here. Most likely here. And here. And probably up here. So that's how the end's gonna look on this run. We've got some missile silos here. So I'll just mark that up as Something to remember. What else have we got? Any more of those around? And we're gonna have to enter through here, aren't we, sir? We're gonna get intel here. Might be worth keeping something stationed here at the end before we move into Kiva. You know, kind of do a lap around the edge, then back up through here, leave maybe a wingman here, and send some other wingmen up to the sides here and here maybe, so they can react, fingers crossed. And it can also gather intel from the satellite station here, so that's probably how we want to approach. On the way, ooh, okay, so there's 2 paths here, got some nukes there, 3 paths down here to get to it, but for us, there are nukes on the right side here and also on Osh, so maybe send since they're already going that way, the Wasps over this side to get that, and send our HMS Amble here to get to Osh. Also, if it's northeast of where the Tarkan is, and it wasn't here, it should be here. Fingers crossed. But northeast could be basically anywhere in kind of like along here really, but basically it's like it doesn't have to be here. I guess any of these are technically northeast, so we just have to kind of rummage around this area really. Right, repairs are basically done, so we can start making a move. I would say we probably want to go to check just to get the intel. Repairs have still got a long way to go here. Really? You want to send the Skylark on its own? It's fake. Right. Yep, I'm aware that the enemy are aware, but it's the Hellfire. So the Hellfire doesn't matter. That thing will be able to just essentially insta-kill any strike groups that come at it. I would actually prefer to just face them head on with the Hellfire, because it can absolutely do that. That's literally what it's designed for.
Structural damage received. The fuel system is burning.
Let's try to move out of the way of those.
Engine lost. Fuel system is on fire. Fuel system is on fire. Engine lost.
Ah,
Fuel system is on fire.
I'm restarting that. That's been terrible. Morale is 8. And yeah, they're all using 100 mils. It's these sloggers is the issue.
Target destroyed.
Right, so take out the weaker ones first.
Structural damage received. Engine lost.
Oh god, that just it just went up. That just went, absolutely went. God.
Kill confirmed. Structural damage received. Engine overheating. Engine lost. Structural damage
Oh god, that curved around.
Fuel system is on fire. Engine overheating. Fuel system is on fire.
Yeah, we need to get out of here before this kills me.
Engine overheating.
And the guns are turning slowly, and we've died. God damn. Christ. It's because they've all got flaming 100 mils on these. Yeah. All, in fact, they might be even bigger. They might be 130s those, because the 100 mils, these little dual ones, that looks like 130s to me. So they're firing giant guns at us, compared to when they're normally firing a little 57 and 37 mil pea shooters. They're 8 little glass cannons, these.
Missile destroyed.
Right, let's get our missile salvos off before they get blown off.
Target destroyed. Structural damage received. Kill confirmed.
Right, kill confirmed. We're still doing alright.
The enemy has been destroyed.
We'll get out now before we take any extra damage. And we'll try to kill this gladiator. Right, that's it, yep. He's smashed it. Smashed all his rounds into that wreck. Okay, we're taking a few hits, but keep hammering that spot on the right side. Just try to keep using our engine boosts to dodge the incoming shells. We're working him over. New salvo will be coming in. Yep, just keep dodging. Keep trying to hit that left side.
Fuel tanks are on fire.
There we go. Took a little knock at the end there, unfortunately, but it's only one engine. That's not massive damage. It won't take too long to repair. Probably like 20 odd hours. Won't be forever. Right. We'll open the hatch. We can land this one. The other's lost some landing gear, but we can probably get it on those 2 5s there. And
Approach. 500 meters. 300 meters.
oh,
100 meters. Throwing it ready. Touchdown
well,
confirmed.
that's a restart.
Fire reverse thrusters.
You know what it'll be? It's lost an engine. It's not getting enough thrust. Yeah, and it's listing. Yeah, that's going to be an issue.
Meters.
God, it's just swinging in the air. You can see it.
300
Because of
meters.
a loss of thrust on the right side. Right.
Meters. Throwing it ready.
No, go to the right.
Touchdown confirmed.
Ooh.
Good work, everyone.
It's only a little bit on fire. Right. Hmm. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say I bet the reason why it's not been doing the repairs properly It's because I've probably not had the money for it, isn't it? I bet. I bet now. There we go. We've got enough for the armour. Right. Ooh, we need more cash. Right. Nearest strike group. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Tactical data. Aircraft carrier. It will be going round through the anvil. Okay. Very nice to know. We'll let the repairs finish and tick over. We may even bump into them on the way. Right. Get halfway, do a radar pulse.
Target on the radar.
Yes. So it's on its way.
Thermal signature detected. Attention, visual contact.
There we go.
Missile away. Thermal signature detected. Visual contact. Missile away. Attention.
Yeah, I can't really dodge. Yeah, don't need to keep finding these anti-air missiles, I think. Right. And we've got one more. There we go.
Thermal signature detected. Attention.
More of them? Jesus Christ. They normally send 2 or 3.
Attention.
They're just wasting them. They're not going to get any of these through, but... Oh no, they are. They've got 1 through. We've lost some thrusters on the fuel silo.
Contact.
They'll come to us.
Thermal signature detected. Visual
There's the aircraft carrier. Right, these ones are worth using our missiles against. Where are they? Where are they? Come on. Don't see any yet. There they are.
missile launched. Warning, radar emission detected.
Oh, they're getting radar now, are they? And we've got an aircraft carrier here too. Okay. Right. No issue. Only corvettes. No problem at all. Right. Wow. We didn't just get rid of a missile, we killed the thing that was behind it as well at the same time on accident.
Missile destroyed.
Ow! Get. got him. Okay. Oh, there's some expensive stuff. Right, crew protection. Dismantle this, this, and this. That may have just saved our run. Loyalists. The Doyen of this city is a seneschal of House Saidi, deeply devoted to His Majesty. He is overjoyed to see the Grand Duke of the Romani pay a visit to his land. He invites us to his home as a guest of honour, but makes it quite clear your Elaine companions are not welcome. Well, we'll accept. Vega, did we just get a free ship? We did. And what are these? A100Ns. We've got a free ship full of nukes. Ooh. Ooh. It's like the Triumphant, but with more nukes. I love it. Wow. We can't use those, of course. In fact, it might even be worth just taking them off for now. Just so that, you know, errant missile doesn't fly into us and slice them all off. If we need to use them, I mean, these will be great for the end. In the meantime, we can sell them for fuel as we need, because we'll find more of these. You know, the one thing apparently that the entirety of Garat is just swimming in is just nuclear warheads knocking around in the desert dunes. That though means we might be able to, if we get money to get some extra ships, we might be able to send this fuel silo off to do its own thing. Do have some repairs that need doing here as well. So they'll do as much as they can without spending money, I guess. We'll sell these cannons. Now let's see what we can do. Oh. Guess that's everything. This will have some more to do, I bet. Yeah, a grand worth of damage was done. In fact, a bit more, because it's not even putting the jammers and thrusters back on at that. But we can afford it. The rest will probably just be going into fuel. Yep. Lovely. I'm sure that the strike group will be back soon enough to pay us a visit. Lovely stuff. And down here we are away. Hellfire is on the move. We want to clear this with the wasps soon enough. And then I'm gonna, I think right now, as soon as we're refueled here, we've already bought the parts, we've already got the our main ship repaired. So we can just finish repairing that as we go. We'll just do a bit more at each station, get like another 10 or 15 hours in each place as we go. Because I don't want us to get hit by any more airstrikes along the way. So I want to take that out now. Otherwise it's just going to keep hitting us. That's interesting. So we've got one at 20. So that's probably the strike group going along here. And we've got some at 90. Cargo, perhaps? We'll get another... Oh, it's at 120 now.
Thermal signature detected. Attention. Visual contact.
Nope. The good news is that the wasps are just made of low caliber fast firing guns, so they're actually really good for just sticking in a convoy like this. Whatever that is, no, this is a strike group, Peter. We've got 67% chance. Whatever it is, it's definitely chasing. It's definitely angry, and it has missiles. I'm wondering if we've accidentally found another strike group or something. Right, the one to worry about here is the Gladiator. The Ballistic could be quite nasty. Yeah, it's got a rocket launcher there. The Narvin, those are 57 mils, and these I believe are 130s. So this one, it's not got armor on the top or bottom. Fuel below. I want to get under the Intrepid and shoot up into the fuel and get this ammo to blow up. Narvin, it has little to no armor anyway, just shoot that anywhere, but bottom is preferred there. Actually, you don't want to go underneath. Can you see that there? Two little bombs. Don't want to go above this and shoot down in, but just center of mass, hit the fuel. Simple enough. Ballistic, similar deal. Underneath is best, hit that fuel tank. You might even shoot through this fire extinguisher to get to the fuel tank and set it on fire, and then it will just blow up. Gladiator, actually, I've not noticed this. It doesn't have much armor underneath. I think it's just, as a general rule, a lot of the AI ships just don't have armor underneath. They're really weak to underside fire. So, right. And fire.
Fuel system is on fire.
That did not take long.
Target destroyed.
And sudden change in direction. Ah, we got hit by the 100 mils though.
The fuel system is burning.
Let's see if we can get below that. Ow, ow. God, that's bad. Yeah, that's bad. Okay, only hit by one. Okay, that just took a pummeling and didn't care. But I do want to try and retreat this now before I take too much damage. Right, okay, Gladiator right side is weak. I'll just go for the underbelly. I think as long as we just move fast as they fire, it tends to just throw off their aims, so that's probably a good idea. Try and use a bit of this debris for cover, though there's not much of it. Right, there. Yeah, his aim's messed up a bit now. Got him. A few knocks on one, but I'm hoping we got it out of there quick enough before it took too much damage. I mean, I'm imagining that's the first one, so it looks not dead. Oh, it might be second, I don't know. Yeah, gunner. We'll go for guns. More damage. Never hurts. Is this what I think it is? There's no fuel or ammo. Like, we can't actually lose the fuel and ammo for once. It's a miracle. Ooh, over here. Right. We've got the aircraft carrier. Aim a bit above, because he's moving slightly. What? Oh god, have I brought a Vega in? I brought the Vega in by accident. Oh, I didn't think to change that. Ooh, we could take incendiaries. We don't have many, but if it does come to the Vega, which it won't, we can do that. Ow, 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 get. One thing I do have to watch though while we're in this is to just keep in mind, just because I'm in a big armoured brick bristling with guns, does not mean, hey, just go in there, go absolutely nuts and don't give a damn. No, absolutely not. You know what they say, overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer and all that. Right. Visiting merchants staying in the city bring news that leaves your men shaking with rage. Bedoin has been openly insulting you. The Duke of Beggars they've been calling you. Right. You ought to send ships and pay that Doyen a visit. If you leave him unpunished, the Elames may come to trust him. Right, okay. That's sorted then. Hang on. Let's exit. Let's go to here. What plunder did we get? Some pretty good plunder. Yeah, I'm gonna say that won't cost a lot, but because there's a lot of structural things there, it will take a while. Have we got any areas coming up that would be better repairs? Yeah, we've still not found that Tarkin. Unless that guy that gave us the Vega counts, but I don't think he does. Oh, he destroyed it. Oh well. Damage. Yeah. We'll try and land them. We'll see how it goes. Oh god, look at the size of the damn thing. And its engines are overgoing. Ooh.
Overheating engine. 500 meters. 300 meters. Engine
I
overheating.
can't even see the thing on the bottom.
100 meters. Throwing it ready.
Ah, stop tilting.
Confirmed.
Get.
Structural damage received.
Yeah, that might have been a bit of a oopsie. Restart.
Fire reverse thrusters.
Okay, so it's fairly large. We could probably straddle those two tens on the right, maybe.
500 meters. 300 meters. 100 meters. Throwing it ready.
Okay, we'll just cancel that. Yeah, it's not happening that. This might do better. Mind you, it's missing all the left side thrusters.
Beginning final approach.
Yeah, just no. It's not gonna work. No repair bonuses. Right. This is too big, that's missing too many thrusters on the same side, it's unbalanced, so... that's why it's expensive, it's refilling the missiles. And I think we're going to have to sell one of these for fuel. We can go to Osh and then we'll probably hit the fuel storage, get some cheap. And I think that is probably going to do us there for this episode. I don't know what's happened to that strike group. You think that they'd be over here pretty quick, wouldn't you? Well, apparently. Yep.
Thermal signature visual contact.
Oh, this is getting hit. God damn it. Anyway, that'll be it for this episode. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.